Hey, Leslie. Hey, Leo. You never know, Leslie. Things don't happen by accident. That's for sure. I'm a firm believer. But you didn't get any notifications. No notifications went out? Ah, come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Hey, Mercy, did you get a notification? Buttons, what are you doing? You did, Merc? Okay, great. Okay, make sure my plug's in the right way. All right, you guys. So this is about Aries. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Aries. Okay. Also, if you were brought to this channel like Leslie or anybody else, it's not an accident. This might talk about your situation. So if it does and the message applies, then take it. Are you rewinding the daily? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, good, Beth. Thank you. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Cheryl. Rosa. Even Jay. Danielle. Danielle Pina. Hello. Thank you, Daniel, for telling me. Okay, and that's Leslie and Merc and Leo. Fantastic, fantastic. Hey, Jordan. Hey, J Dreams. Hey, guys. Guys, make sure you're all subscribed. Make sure that YouTube didn't accidentally unsubscribe you. Hey, Charles, Xavier, Corey. Hello. Hello, Corey. I think Charles Xavier sounds pretty good, but I like Corey too. Hey, Diamond. Hey, Daniela. Thank you, Daniela. So like I said, you guys, even if you're not Aries, okay, even if you're not Aries or you're not sun, moon, and rising even, this definitely could be about you or for you. Hey, Spiritual Awakening. Oh, awesome. Life Path 11. I love it. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my cigarette in between everything else. I'm on this doggone diet, and you have to drink this much water, and you have to drink these shakes, and you have to walk this amount of minutes, and you have to, it's a mess. Plus, I got to take care of the dog, who's still adjusting to being with me, and try to get my videos up. We've had terrible storms here in New Jersey. Yesterday was not good. Parts of Pennsylvania, not good. Route 13, cars were blown off the road. Things were crazy because of tornado kind of weather. Mercer County, Trenton, Freehold, Upper Freehold, that area, New Brunswick. Hey, Kiko. So again, please remember to subscribe. When I looked at my subscriber numbers, I don't know how they went down 1,000. That just, oh well, I don't know. But I trust in the universe that it'll be okay. They got a lot of good people working on YouTube, a lot of great people in Google AdSense as well. So, you know, and with the pandemic and stuff, they're probably all just getting really back into the swing of work or the situations. I'm sure a lot of people were limited working from home. So I thank all those people from YouTube and AdSense that during the pandemic still held us together so we could be on here. So I definitely applaud them all, and I appreciate them. Just get a couple more people in the room, you guys. Ugh, that shake is terrible. All right. Hey, Juliet. Hello. Happy July. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, Pizza Friday. You know it, girl. I'm going to cheat on my diet today. I'm going to have some pizza. Might not eat the crust, but I'm going to eat that cheese and pepperoni and anything else I can eat. No, it's really not only for Aries. This is Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, yes. But like I said, if you were brought to this page, oh, this hair. If you were brought to this page, then there's a reason for it, okay? There's definitely a reason for it. It's not a mistake. It wasn't an accident. Definitely a reason for this. All right, so I'm going to get started. Let's get started. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. I really appreciate more than you know. And please comment down below. For some of you here, please comment what state you're from. Please comment what state you're from so I know what state you're from. Oh, wow. Yeah, I love cauliflower pizza crust. I love that. What state are you guys from? Leslie's Texas. Texas. Okay. Definitely meant to be. California. PA. Awesome. Charles or Corey, did you have bad weather over there in PA? Very bad weather. I saw on the news where cars were blown off the road. Trees into houses. Connecticut. California. Merck, Jersey. Tennessee. Born in Chicago, currently in Florida. Nice. Oklahoma. New Mexico. Wow. Connecticut. Love it. Connecticut's not that far from me. Wisconsin. Tennessee. Nice. You like Tennessee, Diamond? Trinidad. Oh, beautiful. And Tobago. Nice. Oh, Indiana. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Corey, yeah, weather was bad, right? I'm glad you're okay. Aaliyah, Florida. Hey, go whiskey. All right. Mo Money. Hey, what's going on, Mo Money? Connecticut. Love it. Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we're going to get some here, too. But, you know, I have to say, I have relatives up there from Boston where they park the car in the parking lot. Yeah. And I love it. Love it. And if I go up there, I come back, I got an accent for about a week or two. I don't know. I just pick it up so fast. Are you, Diamond? Hey, Alice Lawson. Did he, Alice? Yeah, he's going to have regrets about that. But it's okay, you know, because there's an apology coming because, you know what, he really can be an asshole. I'm just saying. He really can be an asshole. But we'll talk, Alice. We'll talk. Rainy in there? Okay, go whiskey. Brenda, Alabama. Nice. Alabama. Glenda. Oh, good, Glenda. So, Kiko's. Are you in sunny California? Yeah, he is, Alice. I know. It's okay. It's all right, Alice. You know what? That was a good lesson learned. It's all right. We had a minute with it, right? But it's okay. Trust me, it's okay. Just go like this. Okay. Okay. I got you, Alice. Matter of fact, I'm going to catch up with you. I'm going to catch up with you. Oh, my God. It blew your big pots over. It was crazy. Weather was crazy. Chems. Oh, that's beautiful. Trinidad is beautiful. Oh, India. Oh, I thought you said Indiana. Okay, Kiko. In New York and part lived in New Jersey. Nice. That's right, Alice. You are. You definitely are. And he's going to be pissed when you finally do. You'll see. All right. S.A. Johannesburg. Go Whiskey says roll tide at Brenda. Football. Nova Scotia. Nice, Glenda. Beautiful. All right, you guys. See what's going on with Aries. So today is July 2nd. It's Friday. And Aries, you know, you guys have been really on my mind because the Aries energy or fire signs in general, Aries, Leo, and Sag, this might apply to you even more so, Sun, Moon, and Rising, because as I was walking with the dog, I just kept hearing that Aries needs to hear this. And, last night, I was going to come on last night. I was in bed and it was 3:33. When I looked at the clock, it was 3:33. And I said, you know what? Because my internet came back on. Finally, the electric stayed on. The water subsided and everything outside. And they came and cleaned up the tree mess out front where the trees fell. And long story short, I just kept hearing, there's another video I have to do after this one. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But you'll find out what it is. As soon as I get done this, I'm coming right back on to do another video. And this other video, listen, if you don't like scary, don't come. If you don't like paranormal, don't come. Be ready. That's all I can say. Be ready. Because I've been up since 3:33. Just saying. Okay. All right. So, Aries, here we go. You like scary? All right. Yeah, well, it was scary. Even for me, it was scary. And I don't usually scare like that. Yeah. All right. Check it out later, Alice. Come back and watch it. Okay. Come back and watch it because it's probably going to relate to you. Come back and watch it. Come back later and watch it. Susan, Rhode Island. Nice. Oh, Rhode Island. That's beautiful. I would love to go to Rhode Island. That's close by. I would love to go to Rhode Island. All right. Aries, let's find out what's going on with this overthinking business. Because honestly, for some of you, trying to change a situation maybe that already happened, you can't. You can't, Aries. I'm sorry. I know you want to. Some of you want a do-over. Some of you really, 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 you want to go back and change something that you said, or change something that you did, or change the way that you reacted, not responded because you would have thought that through, so that you reacted to a situation. For some of you, you kind of thought about it and felt like, I should have pick and choose my battles. It wasn't worth losing them over, or it wasn't worth all this being done with. For some of you, unfortunately, a do-over won't be possible. For others of you, there is more than a do-over coming. So be patient for what I'm about to show you. Now, I've taken the liberty to pull that first card that came out, which in fact is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about the worst being over. The Ten of Swords definitely implies that you already been through it, Aries. So at least you're not looking at more to go through. Whether this is a relationship, situation, or problem, whether this is something in your personal life between you, your family, your home, wherever you're residing at this time. For some of you, it's a work issue. And finally, the pressure's off now. Like, you got through it. Maybe you didn't feel like you got through it so great, no matter what it was, whether it was a relationship, whether it was work, whether it was family, whether it was financial, whether it was disappointment, but you got through it. Now, for some of you, you do feel as if you barely survived. You do feel as if something died inside of you. Some of you, Aries, do truly feel that there's a loss here. Somehow, some way, other than just even my partner leaving, or even me losing my apartment, or even me having my car repossessed, or even me losing my job, there's still a bigger loss here. Because this situation affected so much more than just the surface. It was deeper than that, right? It was a lot deeper than that. For a lot of you, it's important to understand that also The Lover's card comes up for you guys. And when I'm looking at this Lover's card, now I am into this reading, as you can see. I am into this reading. Maybe it's for me too. So this Lover's card, when you look at the Lover's card, right away we want to get happy. We want to think that that means it's going to be okay. We want to believe that they're going to, walk with us, not behind us, not in front of us, but be with us through it all. For some of us, it's about choosing to be balanced in this relationship, choosing to respect one another's opinions, having somebody back you up, somebody be more than just a lover, but a friend as well. For some of you, it is a very optimistic card. This card is here to represent to you that even though that happened, even though there was disappointments, even though you got a setback, even though you might have lost your job, even though somebody might have passed away, and I'm sorry for your loss if that's true. For some of you, I hear that some of you are out there all alone. It's like, yeah, I have family, but they don't bother with me. Or yeah, I have a brother that lives a few states away. Or I have a great aunt that lives somewhere here south of me. For some of you, it's about, I had one sister, but she passed away. For some of you, it's about taking this journey that you're on and realizing that this journey is going to, I'll tell you what, I'm really having trouble with this here. This journey is going to bring you together with somebody. Now, what I want to show you, Aries, throughout this reading, and it's a deep reading, somebody's going to walk with you. Somebody is going to come in. You're not going to stay alone. For a lot of you, Aries, you're not going to be alone as far as dating and relationships and love and marriage. You're not. I know it seems like it. I know it feels like you lost everything. I know for a lot of you, it feels that there's been a lot of swaying back and forth here. There's been a lot of not sure. The meter can't stop. It's like yes or no. No, the meter just keeps going. It just keeps going, which tells me your energy is, in one way, I'm kind of glad we're done. In another way, I miss them. Another way, I'm kind of glad it's over. But in another way, I want them back. In another way, it's like, yeah, they treated me bad. They said these things. They called me out of my name. They did all these things. They lied to me. But there's always that but. For a lot of you, okay, Six of Swords. They left. They're out. There's distance. You're not talking. There's no room for repair at this moment. At this moment. Remember energy. At this moment. Now, I could read this tomorrow, and it could be different. So, at this moment, things aren't the way you want them. At this moment, you're overwhelmed of having to face the whole world by yourself. You're not even sure where you're going or what you're doing. You're not even sure what to do at this point. It's like you're overwhelming yourself, trying to figure out, well, if this don't work, then maybe I should move. Maybe I should find a new job and find a new place to live. Just get as far away from them as I can. For some of you, maybe I should go back home. For some of you, you're thinking about an ex-old partner. What are you trying to do? Go from the frying pan into the fire? No, don't do it. The next card that comes up for you guys with this reading is about the Fool card. So the Fool card tells me, Aries, that here, although there's a lot of innocence here, there was a lot of carefreeness going on in this relationship. For some of you, this literally smacked the shit out of you. You had no idea it was coming. It was almost like a hit and run for some of you. It was really almost like a hit and run. For some of you, you can't understand why you were the one that was so faithful, why you were the one who was always there, why you were the one who went through the worst of it with them, why you were the one who picked up the pieces and helped put them back together, even though it took you all night. For a lot of you, your journey is just beginning now. The journey that you had already been on that may have made you feel like a fool, that may have made you feel used, abused, neglected, mistreated, misguided, misunderstood is the best word I can tell you. Misunderstood is what Aries was. Misunderstood and misvalidated because somebody did not give you the validation or give you the proper value label that you deserved. Somebody, in fact, never put you up on the pedestal where you belonged. And pedestal, what do I mean by that? Do I mean you're a princess or a queen? Hell no. Just like the rest of us. But the truth is, putting you up on the pedestal means that one person sees you differently than anybody else does. It means that one person respects the hell out of you and doesn't want anyone else. It means that one person feels you are perfectly made for them, or you had them on a pedestal and felt they were perfectly made for you. Whichever way that goes. We have to get in here a little deep here. We got to do a little shadow work. We got to get into some of this pain here for a minute. They're making me do it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, well, what do you think's going to do that? All right. Well, okay. So, all right. So a minute of salt on the wound, she said. So I'll just tell you that with the Three of Swords, a lot of you already know this. For some of you, it's like, what? Okay. So a lot of you already know what this is about. A lot of you already know that there was a third party. Did they tell you? You know, for some of you, you might be like, no, nobody told me. Well, the card over here says somebody did. Somebody told you in a certain kind of way. For some of you, maybe even your partner told you. Not directly, but indirectly. See, Aries, your partner was doing some things differently that you didn't notice. You weren't paying attention. You chose not to see the signs. You chose to play that fool, so to speak. You chose to live carelessly, carefree. You chose to just keep going forward, hoping it would change. Something was very obvious to you. And you were trying so hard to be on your best behavior, Aries. But Aries, a lot of you, you're like, I don't understand why. For a lot of you, now we're gonna come off of this path for 1 second because we have to address so many different types of Aries here. For a lot of you, Aries, the ones who are not with a particular partner, who did not have a relationship, that was not involved with anybody, for the Aries who can't seem to figure out why you're not dating, can't seem to figure out why the last 3, 4, even maybe 5 years or so, maybe 1 or 2 came in. But a lot of you are trying to think that something that you're doing is wrong. A lot of you, Aries, have a big fear, which is why this is coming up now. A lot of you, Aries, have a big fear of getting hurt. You got a fear of somebody wanting to use you, Aries. You got a fear of somebody not seeing you for who you are, but seeing you for the job that you do, or seeing you for the money that you have, or seeing you for the place that you live, or seeing you for the people that you have connections to. In other words, using you. A lot of you, Aries, have a lot of fear here, and you're really kind of worried about somebody not authentically seeing you for who you are. Aries, your innocence, your enthusiasm, the journey that you're on right now. It's okay if you're not with a partner. It's okay if you're trying to be like the people you're watching, the people that are around you. You're wanting so bad to have what they have. But the question is, Aries, do you even realize that as you look at people and as you believe that what you see in front of you is joy and happiness and fun and togetherness and union and this and that, on the outside, it might look really good to you. On the outside, somebody might want to portray to you that everything's perfect. What the hell do you think people are putting on Facebook? You think they're putting pictures up of having arguments and fights and third parties and all that? F no. They're putting shit up there to make you believe that, oh, we're just having a great time on vacation. Oh, we're just out here with our friends. Oh, we're just out canoeing. Oh, we're out whitewater rafting. Oh, we're here in Jamaica. Oh, we're here in the Caribbeans. Yeah. And did his mistress get another room too? Are you even spending time together? Are you doing your thing and they're doing their thing? Or was it that one moment, 5 minutes you spent together and you took them pictures? Hell yeah, Leo, it's fake. A lot of fake shit. Aries, too, you seem to be very attracted to things on TV, movies, actors, actresses. You seem to really believe that they have it all. Oh, because they got fake ass, fake boobs, fake this, fake that, airbrush this, airbrush that, extension here, extension there, eyelashes, plump lips, all kind of shit. Do they even know who the hell they are anymore? Look at how dramatically changed Marie Osmond is, just to tell you real quick. She was such a beautiful girl when her and Donnie were growing up. She got made fun of because she was heavy. She felt like she never fit in. Didn't really have much of a dating life and all that kind of stuff. She was just a cute girl. But now, the nose is done. The chin is done. This is lipo. That is lipo. This is tummy tuck. This is that. This is the facelift. This is an extension. This is that. These are microbladed. This is this. Aries, don't try to live your life like other people do. Don't try to look like other people do. Don't try to feel like this or that, like you're supposed to do this. Don't try to be anything but yourself. Because Aries people, sun, moon, and rising, you got Aries anywhere in your chart, or if you're anything to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, sun, moon, and rising, you have a lot of fire to you. That's why you're a fire sign. You have sparks that shine like crazy without all that extra stuff. You have a way about you that's very loyal, very dedicated, and in for the long haul. But one thing Aries don't have, there's one thing nobody that's Aries has. You have any idea what that is? I'm going to give you a minute to comment. Any idea what quality Aries don't have? Any idea? Let's look at the comments for a second. Any idea what quality Aries does not carry? Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Any idea? Patience. That's one of them. Fear. Self-love. Anything else? Anybody else? Come on, you guys. There's 60 of you on here. I know you got a word. I know you got an adjective for me. Naomi. Patience. No low quality. Patience. So majority of you got it right. It is patience. Aries wants instant gratification. Always. If you see somebody and you're out and they looked at you, you want them to come talk to you. You wouldn't expect them to call you right away. Somebody took your number. You expect by the time you get home that they're ringing that phone. Somebody says, I'll call you later. I'll see you later. We'll talk again soon. Soon means to you now or tomorrow or later than today. Aries gives up fast when they don't see any kind of results showing. So if an Aries, Leo, Sag, or Sun, Moon, Rising of Aries goes on a diet, if they're not seeing results in a couple days, they're going to go to the extreme then They'll starve themselves just to see a pound go off. They don't have the patience in a lot of areas. But the great thing about Aries is that when they love you, they'll love you hard. When they're dedicated, they're 100% dedicated. Their loyalties are right there at the top. So with this situation, when Aries struggled through this heartbreak, through deception, through someone being deceitful, through someone manipulating, for somebody trying to take advantage, for somebody trying to get into their fame. For some of you, Aries, you may have a really good job. You may have a lot of connections. Hell, you may have a lot of subscribers. But whatever it is, Aries, that you have, you fear that somebody's just wanting to take that from you. Or somebody's just really wanting to manipulate you and knock you down. Or maybe they're doing this for a joke. Or maybe they're doing this because they're just messing around. Or they just want to use me. Or they just want to F me. Or they just want a one-night stand. It's true. Because with the Three of Swords, we know that talks about heartbreak, betrayal, troubled times, struggling right now. And that's pretty much what it talks about for all Aries. For all fire signs. Struggling to beat that addiction. Struggling to get over a past partner. Struggling to get over a death of a loved one. Struggling to keep your finances afloat. Struggling to maintain balance with something. Aries too, sometimes you get a little tired of the same thing over and over. You like to change it up a lot. Aries have also been having trouble sleeping lately. There's been a lot of tossing and turning. That's because of the overthinking. That's definitely the overthinking. When we get to that point of overthinking, it can cause us a lot of trouble. Now, a lot of you Aries are dealing with the Two of Swords right now. You're dealing with the Two of Swords because the Two of Swords, this is your intuition talking to you. It's like right now there's unseen options in front of you because you have your blindfold on. You're feeling like this is all there is. That's it. Once this is over, that's it. I got nothing. So not true. Take the damn blindfold off. Get out of that spot that you're in. You can easily remove this sadness, this brokenheartedness, this loneliness by just choosing to. See, you're in control. Now, for a lot of you, compromise is needed here. That's what this is talking about. Somebody is definitely being a stalemate in negotiations. Somebody's not wanting to give in a little bit. Somebody just wants to have their way. Somebody thinks they can have their cake and eat it too. Somebody thinks they can have you and other people. Somebody thinks of you as an option, not a choice. Really? After all that? Really? The good news is the Star card comes up for you, Aries. It's beautiful, it's warm, it's loving, it's about abundance, it's about miracles, it's about having faith, it's about keeping your hope alive, it's also about opportunity. So the person who thought maybe they knocked you down and really wiped you out, thought they messed you up pretty good, right? They really believe that they ain't getting up. I did a good number on them. They're not getting up. They won't date nobody else. I'll be the last person that they remember. See what I did to them? Yeah, okay. You forgot. You're dealing with an Aries. You forgot. That'll be fun. Underestimate an Aries. That'll be fun. Really fun. The next card that comes up is, in fact, the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Wands, yeah, big changes. Sudden, fast moving energy changes. Now, for some of you, the fast moving energy change was the breakup. For some of you, the fast moving energy change was knowing that it was coming. You saw it happening in cycles. You saw little signs, but you didn't think it was going to be that bad, but it was. It turned out that way. But you know what? It's okay. Listen, You can look back at a lot of shit over the past few years, Aries, that you've been through, even things that you thought you wouldn't make it through. Think about the hard times for a minute and look where you're at now. You've suddenly focused on this situation and you forgot about all the other shit you went through. It had nothing to do with love, and you survived it. When that used to consume every minute of the day, every minute of your thinking, all that stinking thinking, it did. And then it passed. But this too shall pass. Be patient. Be patient. Okay? Because there's a lot of opportunity that's sitting in front of you with this card. Because this card alone, there is going to be a message. Remember, I showed you this before. Either somebody might have told you about somebody cheating, lying, betraying, whatever. But this person also can be telling you a message. The messages are coming in here. Out of the blue. Not sure where, but messages are coming. So be ready for them. I'm preparing you now. Be ready for them. I'll get more detail on that in a minute. So the next card is, ooh, my head. With these messages that are coming, somebody may warn you. You know this card. I don't even have to tell you. Somebody may warn you about somebody trying to be a little shady. Somebody trying to be a little slick. You may be dealing with a player. Somebody thinks they can come around when they want to. Call you up at 11:30 at night. Yo, what's up? You home? Come over. Mind if I get that? I want to touch that. I want to be with that. I want to kiss that. You busy? I'm hungry. Really? Really? Go to McDonald's. See ya. So for some of you, you got to watch for this player. For some of you, this player will come in and act like they're this knight in shining armor on this beautiful white horse, which is supposed to be pure. This player is played out because you're used to their tricks. You're used to their bullshit. You know their excuses. You know their lies. You know their demands. For some of you, listen, one player is the same as the next player. Let me make this clear to you, Aries. If somebody's interested in you, you're going to know it. You're not going to have to think and wonder, I wonder if they really do like me. I wonder if they really do want to be with me. I wonder if they just want me to get pregnant just because, or do they want me to get pregnant because they really love me? Because they want to marry me. So why didn't they marry you first and then talk about having a baby? Why they want to set you up so you end up being a single parent and having to struggle and do this on your own because they want to go out and be the player. For some of you, be careful of sudden influences that want to come around, because when you're down at your lowest moment, Aries, when you're there and this person sees you wounded, especially the person who wounded you, now they know you're in victim mode. Now I can get what I want. Now I can play on their emotions. Now I can use this person. Be careful. Because when somebody sees vulnerability, they dive at it, especially a vulture. A vulture will dive at vulnerability. So be careful. This person's coming in towards you, Aries, and there's actually a couple different people being lined up in front of you or presented to you, especially in the month of July. But you're going to have to know how to decipher between which one you want to be with and which one actually wants to be with you. I want you to be careful, Aries, because for Aries or for fire signs, a lot of water signs are coming through. I see a lot of water signs coming through. I also see, yeah, maybe another fire sign. Right? Okay, mostly water signs and fire signs. So Okay. So they're going to come in really fast and they're going to hit really hard. Like they're going to just say all the right things and do all the right things and get your attention really quick, or maybe take you on a short trip, vacation, whatever. Like blow the spot up. Like, wow, this is amazing. And then it's going to go from here to here. Fast. Be careful. Be careful. Now, for some of you, especially during the month of July, check it out. You know, when the Ace of Pentacles comes into this reading, this is definitely a gain. This is a plus. This is a bonus. This is an added something. But there's material gain here, money. We know Pentacles mean we got some change going on. We got some ching ching going on. Ching 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 goes the money tree. You know how that goes? Oh my God. So this also could be a new job. This could be an investment. For some of you, this could be you deciding, you know what? I'm just going to get myself into shape. I'm going to take all this pain and hurt that somebody gave me. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to work my ass off. I'm going to make myself look so good. I'm going to make them regret that they ever walked away from me, because I already had everything else going on. I just needed to tighten up something or fix something or whatever. And guess what? Aries, you're lookers anyway. You always look good. But Aries, when the money comes in as well, you're going to have yourself set to such a comfortable position that you're going to be the one that picks or chooses and says, you know what? No. Bye-bye. So for some of you, you're going to get that power back, that place where you put yourself in this position that says, you know, oh, thank you so much. I'm very flattered, but no, I'm not interested. Really? But you're by yourself. So you're not with anybody. Nope. But you're not interested in going out with me. No. Why not? Well, you know, I'm just picking and choosing my options right now. I haven't really had much time for myself. So I'm taking care of me. I'm doing self-care, self-love right now. But I appreciate the offer. And then they're still trying, and they're going to still try. They're still going to try to convince you to give in. This could be a past partner too. Trying to convince you, come back. I can do it better. I could treat you better. I could make your life better. You know, I was helpful. You know, I took out the trash. Guess what? You'll be still saying, nah, I'm good. Thanks. See, when you create the challenge, Aries, when you're there and say, yeah, here I am. Yep, I'm waiting for you. I couldn't wait for you to come back. I'm so glad you came back. Can we get back together? Can we just stay together? Can we just do this? I miss you. I love you. I need you. And you do that, they're like, they'll wait for me. See how they're begging me? See how they want me so bad? See how they're sweating me? But when you create a challenge, when you create that challenge, not today. You know what? I'll call you. I'll call you. Don't call. Don't call. I'll text you. Don't text. Yeah, I hit you up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. No. Then this side of them will come out. What? You're turning me down? I'm this, I'm that. I got everything. I was everything. You'll never get nobody like me. I'm the best there ever was. Blah, blah, blah. I did this. I did that. Does that look like the best you ever had? Because behind that sheep's clothing, that wolf lays underneath of there. That wolf that wanted to make you believe that you weren't good enough. That wolf wanted to make you believe that they chose somebody else that was better looking, smarter, made more money, had a bigger house, didn't have any kids, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. Well, if all that was so great, why are you coming back? Why do you want me to say yeah? Why do you want to see me? Mm-hmm. Because all that's so great. Now, be careful of this manipulator. Be careful of the one that you thought got away. Well, if he was smart, he would have ran because he doesn't know what an Aries is capable of doing. See, Aries is not going to tolerate the bullshit in July. Not for 1 minute by the clock. Nope. Matter of fact, I wouldn't have with an Aries at all, period. You know who's an Aries? Tyler's an Aries. Tyler's tarot. Tyler is an Aries. Look at him. Strong as hell. Strong as hell. Now, you got a decision to make. We got the Two of Swords. We are on this reading for 45 minutes. You hear me? Two of Swords. Make a decision. Be careful. These swords are here so that you can cut one thing out and keep the other. Or you might cut them all out and start the hell all over again. Because with the Two of Swords, it is telling you that there is a compromise that is needed desperately. It's also telling you that somebody's not willing to negotiate, like I said. Give me a couple messages more here, please. So, there is an end to a cycle coming here because you have the World card. So something definitely is coming. A cycle is coming to an end. Thank God. Now, for some of you, the cycle came around before and went to an end, and you brought it back again, and you brought it back again. And you keep going back and forth, taking them, breaking up, taking them, breaking up. I know the feeling. Don't do it. Did it ever get any better, really? When you took them back and you did it back and forth? Didn't the same thing happen again? Didn't the same arguments arise? Didn't the same fights happen? Didn't they leave in the same way, but maybe worse the next time? For some of you, it was physical battery and emotional abuse. Aries, be ready because you're going to get an offer. Somebody's going to present a cup to you. Make sure what's in that cup is in fact love and not lust. Make sure the cup is filled with love and not lust. Hey, unless listen, if you're just agreeing that you want a one-night stand, you're both adults, you make that choice or decision, I ain't judging you. Do you. Take care of your business. Take care of your needs. But for those of you who are just trying to get into a relationship, see it for what it is. See a user and a loser for what it is, what they are, what they want. And you decide you want to give them that or you want to make them wait for that. It's your choice. Because if they want it bad enough, they're going to wait. But if they think they can get it from you and everybody else, then they're going to move on. And you're going to be like, well, I guess they didn't want to stay with me because I didn't sleep with them. Then I guess they didn't really want a relationship, did they? And if they're going to run off that fast, then where are they going to be when you have a real situation, when you're a couple and you're together and living under the same roof? Where are they going to be then? Where are they going to be if you get sick and you need help? So let them go. Last message for Aries. If somebody in your life wants to leave, let them go. Okay? Let them go. You don't want to keep somebody who doesn't want to be kept. You don't want to put spells on somebody to make them do what you want them to do or make them love you or whatever, because that would be fake. Anybody could come in and be fake to you and say, yeah, I love you. Now give me some booty. Now cook my food. Now wash my clothes. Give me some of that money. Pay that car note. Anybody can do that. You're going to have more options than you can imagine coming up in July, Aries. You may not see eye to eye with somebody. You can see that here in this picture because they're shoulder to shoulder. When somebody's definitely wanting to talk to you, they're like this, facing you forward. If I really didn't want to be bothered with you, I'd be turning sideways, looking at you that way, looking over, showing you I'm blocking you, I'm trying to block you. Okay? So when somebody's looking this way, they're not trying to block you. But there's going to be definitely some opportunities put in front of you. For some of you, it's about a job offer. For some of you, it's about a trip or a vacation. For some of you, it's about a party or a social event coming up very quickly. It's also in reference to, for some of you, a dating, somebody asking you out. It may be somebody you don't even think is your type. Like, oh, I was never interested in that person. I never saw them like that. Or just, they're a friend. Just go out and have a good time. You don't have to sleep with them. You don't have to kiss them. You don't have to do anything but go out and have a good time. And you might find out that you have something that you like about them. Somebody's coming with an offer. They're coming in with an offer. So pay attention to what's in front of you, because there is new love coming in. There is going to be balance needed. There is going to be a compromise for some of you in the relationship and the situation that you're going through right now. But you're all going to find out one way or the other that July is going to be full of transformations. It's going to be full of new things coming in. It's going to be full of cycles ending and something new beginning. But it's also going to be up to you to take the responsibility and the accountability. The accountability that you allowed yourself to stay in a position, in a situation that wasn't working, that was painful or uncomfortable, and you allowed them to keep coming back. So forgive yourself and then forgive them and then move on. So with that being said, this is Aries. Told you, something good's coming. Stay tuned for much, much more. But now, get ready to check me out on my message, my video, in reference to last night, 333. Scary shit. Come on in. I'll show you something.